The Sega Genesis. It's maybe the greatest console platform to ever have existed in the history of the world. Maybe is perhaps doing some heavy lifting there, but I love the Sega Genesis. Man. Moving on from the 8-bit Nintendo to getting a Genesis was huge. And even if the launch was underwhelming, I guess I would say, there was a time there early on where it's like, these games are good, but there aren't enough of them, and they are arcade ports, and I'm buying games and finishing them on the same day, and that's bad. But in the middle of all that, there was some just awesome stuff along the way, and they hit a stride there for a while, where the Sega Genesis was the coolest fucking thing on the planet. They marketed themselves into, youth culture or whatever. They found a way. They found a way for that thing to catch on and seem edgy and cool. In a way that Nintendo, obviously wasn't able to follow. It was that they were the WCW to Nintendo's WWF until Nintendo hit the Play It Loud campaign. That's their Attitude Era, Donkey Kong Country. Let's keep this going. There's no chance of this metaphor ever breaking. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. I love the way the Sega Genesis sounds. I love the way it feels. The way those games are. And as time went on, they lost their grip on it. They had a moment where there was just a lot of weird stuff, especially in some sick way, I think Sega benefited from Nintendo being Nintendo and trying to not allow publishers to publish games on other platforms and trying to strong arm, Nintendo trying to maintain their grasp on the video game market led to a lot of weird third parties existing and, and bringing games over in ways that, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't have seen. And we got a lot of amazing shooters out of it. This is my shooter era. Really, the Sega Genesis. I did not play these games on the SNES when the SNES would get huge a year or two later. I did not necessarily seek these sorts of games out in arcades. But yeah, whether it was Gyarus or MUSHA or Aero Flash, a lot of cool video games. A lot of cool video games, and it's 35 years old today. The North American launch of the Sega Genesis, and I don't know. We kind of just got finished talking about this era on Game Boys to Men, the podcast that relives the 90s, we're kind of in the mid 90s these days, but more Saturn era right now. But that's available on the Patreon if you would like to hear me discuss it with Glenn Rubenstein. And we had kind of a direct line to Sega for a good long time. And would go to events and, talk to all of their marketing people and, the American office under Tom Kalinske. Was a really fascinating place. I got to stand in the studio where the soundtrack to Echo the Dolphin for Sega CD was conceived. So, and potentially, I believe the U.S. soundtrack for Sonic the Hedgehog CD was also conceived, if not partially recorded there, where Spencer Nielsen did his thing. I don't know. It was, I don't know. We got to see a lot of Sega of America's stuff for a while there, and they would hold events, and then they lost their grip on it. I don't know. You can never really hold on to, like, hey, this thing's really cool and hip, and right now you can't really maintain that. And they didn't. You could argue that, you know, it was done to them by Sega's Japanese office, that the Japan office just straight up didn't like what Kalinske was doing, even though it was working. It was brash, it was arrogant, it was not their way, and they clamped down on it. But also, as the Genesis became more of a mainstream device, and they started chasing different types of games, we ended up with stuff like frickin' Tasmania and a bunch of licensed games that were a little more youth-oriented. Like, you know, when they started lowering the price on the console, it became more mainstream, and so, of course, they start developing games that might appeal to that new audience and expanding beyond the teens that they already kind of had on lock. And I think the latter day Genesis output, especially into the Sega CD and of course into the 32X, when we look at the stuff that was coming out of the US, coming out of the West in a more general sense, but definitely the stuff kind of coming out of the US, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah. And yeah, of course, yes. The ideas coming out of Sega of America, though they had great success for a good long time, not all of those ideas were amazing. But it's just like, there's a lot of weird third-party stuff on the Genesis, and this was a time when I was doing everything I could to get my hands on every game imaginable, and so I played a lot of bad Sega Genesis games, and a lot of them that stick out over the years, like Jewel Master here, which has retro achievements. Thank God. There's a kingdom known to all as Mythgard. No one was calling it anything other than Mythgard. Jardine the Mad, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's the Demon King. I remember in this game you get different jewels to shoot different shit out of your hand. That's what I remember about. That's what I remember about Jewel Master. It was then that the 12 Masters of the Elements. That's a lot of elements. Usually you hear about 4. Sometimes you hear about a rare 5th element. But 12 elements. That's like the Wu-Tang Clan of elements. The 4 masters. Wait. I skipped a page there. Mm-hmm. What kind of options do we have here? Oh, right. You equip stuff to your hands. Don't push me. Because I'm... I love the tinkle of rings. That's a cool... This is a good noise. Like, you know, you can imagine what this would sound like on slightly more modern audio hardware. Like, it's huge. Oh, okay, these are fucking... These are actually some fucking jams now. All right, let's... Right. Look at this. The 12 rings, you get to equip the rings. You can equip 2 rings per hand, and so you can kind of customize abilities. So we can go, okay, we want... I think we can put both on one hand. No, that doesn't do anything. But you can combine rings, and so in some cases... I was super ready to shit all over Jewel Master, but this game is sick. Look at this. But I do remember this game being not amazing. That guy's big. I like that the barrier does no damage. It's just like, well, now you're in a bad situation where he's right up against you, so best of luck. All right, so what is... Okay, so it's a speed up ring. So if we speed up fire, then it becomes a fireball, but also we can do it over here and get a wave shot. This looks like it sucks. This looks like it's this looks like it's where the action is. Totally motionless on the upper half of his body. That's discipline. You can tell that he's a jewel master by the way that he walks. Conserves motion. Always ready. I'm going to turn this down ever so slightly. Uh-oh. Ah! I knew that thing was going to shoot. Oh no! This just sets us all the way back at the beginning, but we have our fancy new ring. That's not, you don't want to waste a credit on that. I wonder if I can simultaneously attack to both sides. It looks like there are enough frames on this attack that I can kind of, if I jerk around like a weirdo. Yeah, let's go with Fireball. I'm up here in the clouds, and the clouds are looking spooky. Little breakdown. Whoa. We've got to let the bass player get some. I feel like there's a number of Sega Genesis games that are the video gaming equivalent of bass face. You know what I mean? But I love this FM synth sound. Like the sound of the goddamn Sega Genesis is so good. And later on, when cartridge sizes got bigger, they tried to hide behind a bunch of digital samples and you know, they never gave the fidelity they deserved. So in some ways, I think some of that stuff just sounded worse. Fuck is with these guys? Get away from me, you sickos. Rockman is coming to kill me. Oh god. Okay, they can indeed be killed. Of course they can, but like and this thing? I wonder if this would be like a good like, hey, check this out. Oh no. No? Okay. Well, good to know. Another quality noise. The fuck? That gnome showed up and gave me an extra pip on my life meter. Thank you, gnome. Shit. He didn't jump that time, the time when I thought he was. I gotta say, the death animation here is like, it's kind of awesome because it feels like it's cutting you off. It's like, no, you're dead. You don't get to watch yourself blow up. You're too busy being dead. It's real. If you were to really die by a fucking creepy tiger walking into you, that's how it would happen. Forget about these stone fish monsters. Seriously though, do not forget about these stone fish monsters. They will... Would love to see some damage numbers on these attacks because I feel like if I were balancing this attack would do significantly more damage than the fireball. And that's why we're going to try wave this time. Seems about the same, maybe a little bit better damage wise, but like, you know, it's gonna miss some enemies by virtue of it being a fucking weird wave. I mean, actually, it's not, I don't know, it hasn't, I don't know that it's missed yet. Ah, get off me! Yeah. In close is where the wave does its worst. This music feels like it should end, and then it doesn't because they use it for the countdown timer here. This feels all right. I don't know. Like, you know, we're not. I didn't beat the fucking tiger, so whatever. But I don't know. My memory of Jewel Master is that it is a game to be laughed at, but actually, this is kind of cool. Like, they don't. I don't know. This type of side scroller, the like combat focused, non-gun, I guess is what I'm thinking of here. I feel like there was kind of a lot of that stuff. Like frickin' Valis, the Valis franchise. This is funny weather. There's just no audio here. It was fine until a minute ago. Like, I don't know what. Mm-hmm. Now that I think of it, I did dream about it yesterday. Someone was calling me in that dream. What does it mean? Let's skip this because the lack of audio is making me crazy. And this seems like the sort of game where it's going to show that exact scene again as soon as we start the game. Oh, these are good little drums. Video games are cool, man. So if I remember correctly, what the hell? All right. Any kind of hit reaction on this, or do I just have to hit him from the back, or what the hell's the deal? But if I remember correctly, this first game is a port of it's like a PC 88 game, would it have been? Or like like just a Japanese computer game of some stripe. This is all right, we got a cool slide. Now we're in business. Yeah. So I remember playing like the later games in this series. I don't know that I don't know that I played this one. But this series was, I don't know, like and the Valis series fell on hard times at some point and became a porn game. Like the last installment of it. They're like, I don't know, maybe this'll finally the girl you grew up with is ready. I don't know, whatever. I wonder if the slide does damage. Only one way to find out. Doesn't seem like it does. Ah. Man. All right. I gotta say the noises of attacks and pickups in this are pretty underwhelming. Well, like Valis 3 and was it like Sid of Valis? Is that the other one? But like, yeah. I remember being very well regarded. We found a hole in the wall. Hell is happening here? He's just making the world shake and it's just fucking me up. And there's so much slowdown. Yeah, it's hard to move with all the slowdown and everything happening. This is, okay. Get Phantasm Jewel of... Motherfucker. What is happening? A dream? It must be. I must be having... a bad dream. I'll wake up at any moment. And be under the eaves of the shop. I will be. I know it. Hey, welcome to Fantasy World, Yuko. Valis Warrior. The so-called Valis Warrior.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone.
We got Valia, we got Valis Warriors, we got Fantasy Worlds, we got Phantasms. This world exists in another time, another space. What are you talking about? That's a fair question. I like the retro achievement little icons here to let you know what you have active. Like, hey, you're on a deathless run. You haven't died yet. This achievement is still in play. They're a little big. I bet you can size them down. Or I could always play this in a 16:9 window and not stretch the image, and maybe that would move them out of the way a little better. Lately, the yin and yang of the people's souls are all loosey-goosey. The real world where you come from. Not this horse shit. Vicanta that Yin is using influence the souls of the people. Again, a fair question. Vicanta? That's what you... All right. Yes. The leader who governs. The power is Roggles. I always am saying this. This power is fucking Roggles, man. He is an evil king who leads a dark world in another place. Another time. Roggles? Again, a fair question. No, it's technically Rogueless. I got the source of the power of Yang right here, ladies. I understand now why this game went porn. We're spelling phantasm with a PH now, huh? Okay. Okay, several pieces of the phantasm jewel. Now he has his subordinates. 5 evil generals of the underworld guarding the jewel. Roggles is a jewel master of sorts, I would say. Yes. We've got to put the broken pieces of the jewel. Of the phantasm jewel. All caps on its own line. And release power, the power of Yang. That would be better if it just said and release power of Yang. I don't have enough power to fight alone. I'm just a weird, glowy-eyed lady here. I need you, Yuko. You're a schoolgirl. You got all this weird energy. Lend me your hand. Let me show you where to... You... what? That's right. Exactly. It's none of my fucking business. This is how it happens. This is how fascism happens. Girls like Yuko say, it's none of my business, let me go home. What has the world come to? Our warrior is influenced by Vicanta. Well, it's it's not Vicana, it's Vicanta. So I... Oh, God. All 3 frames of that. I'm a schoolgirl. Now we're talking. Any more argument? No. It will only string the Van Canta inside of you. Go find the Phantasm Jewel in your weird new armor. The jewel will help you from there. It's I don't have anything else to say. I gotta go. Look at this. Fuck this dog. I'm into the soundtrack. Oh, I hit up in the button and it murdered everybody. Did not realize we had sub attacks, MP spending attacks here. She's running up that hill. That's what that song's about. I don't know if you know that. Small heart and big heart. Take your pick. Or get both, you know? Evil fish popping up out of the ice. Why not? Sliding was just really hot in video games for a while, you know? Whether it was Strider or Mega Man, you know, it's like Capcom didn't own the entire market on, yo, what if you could just fucking slide? But you cannot swing the sword while sliding here, and so this game is not as good as it could be. Trying to decide how much skill I should be attempting to employ here. Get Phantasm Jewel of... I mean, I imagine that's supposed to say Jewel and they just fucked it up, right? Surprise, motherfucker! Ah! By the way, we just got an evil face on this wall that's gonna spit at you. You understand. It's what Rogels wanted. Am I going the wrong way, or does this game occasionally want you to go left? Only one way to find out. Haha, hee hee. Oh. I feel like I've been robbed of a very powerful weapon in favor of one that will probably be more powerful if I level it all the way up, but it is not leveled all the way up. God damn. God damn it. Oh no. I fucked that up. Oh, and I didn't do that jump. Okay. Got a high jump up here. And then I can't, I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, we got to not walk off the edge. And then we got to do a high jump there, stupid ass. Man. Okay. No, I can't make that jump. I think I'm going to hit the ceiling on that jump every single time. Oh! Okay, well, you can just slide across it, I guess. Oh! Ah! Ah! No! This is going awesome. It's a really slow run speed if you think about it. Is this the... Okay. Man. Well, now we're back to balls, but it's level 1 balls. I really fucked this up. And then I fucked this up again. Slide across the gaps. No, this isn't even hitting. Ah, get out of there. That slide is really weird. Okay. Here's some MP for you. As if to say, hey, did you know that you're not using your MP? Oh, what a telegraph that jump kick a little bit, I guess. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I guess I should high jump over that if I'm gonna. Ah! And then she does that, and then I have to try to get over both here. So she's gonna do that, and then fire, and then do it some more, and then I should probably. Well, I can't get over. Ah, yeah, okay. Can't hit it all when the fire is in play, I guess, huh? All right. Oh, slid too early. We're in trouble now. Oh, I fucked that up. Didn't need to be that way. I feel like I had it down. Oh, all the way back here, huh? No shit. Well, no, this is right. This actually is right here. Okay. This is not so bad. I think you could do, you could put an enemy life meter on screen. That's not too much to ask, I think. Games of this era certainly. Oh, right. Yay. What's up? I'm another creepy dude. I'm jumping at you. Let me get ahead of this thing. Let me just take the damage and go. Let me just move. Oh, there's another one. Great. Ah, you fucking creeps. All right, back to the laser, I guess. Level 1 laser, probably better than level 1 balls. Ah! Not cool. No indication of any. Okay, we're gonna keep the laser. We're not gonna go back to level 1 balls. Bonus pretzel. Oh, right. I have multiple spells, too. Let's try Ice Feather, I guess. And also, what I was actually pausing the game to do was to do... I guess it's in... Oh, where do they hide that stuff? It's in user interface. Screenshot flash, input cheat code, blah 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 to play. I thought this stuff was here, man. I'm gonna spend an hour digging through RetroArch menus here. Graphics widgets, no. Menu screen appearance, no, that's different. On-screen notifications is kind of what it should be, but I don't think it's that. Oh, it is, okay. All right. It turns off everything, which is not exactly what I was looking for either, but we'll go with that for now. Oh, we got back shots. Just what the franchise needed. The sound effects are so underwhelming. I think the music's good. I like the soundtrack a lot. But, the rest of the audio is so slight. good drums, though. It's like Afterburner is going to start happening or something when those drums hit. Well, so much for Ice Feather. Ah! Wow! Suck evil boomerang, schoolgirl. Ah, there's another one. There's another set coming. I know it. No? Ah, boomerangs. Yeah, what do you think of that? Ah, these. It's annoying because, you know, you can swing the sword faster than your lasers come out. And so you find yourself kind of mistiming some of your attacks, and it's frustrating. But if you time it just right, then it's, you know, you're getting lasers every time. You feel like you're doing good, and I'm out of life here, so this is about to go bad. And I'm not going to play this level again. I have my limits. Oh, right. I guess. All right. Ah, kind of fucked that it brought me down to level 1 laser, though. I didn't. Maybe Flame Ring is going to be more of a protective. Ah! I mean, it's certainly a learnable pattern, but does that mean I'm going to learn it right here, right now? Probably not. I was able to blow up one of those boomerangs, but it took too many hits, so it's still... Oh, slow boomerang. Fast boomerang and slow boomerang working together to fuck me over. I was just at the outside edge of that range and didn't get any hits in at all. I officially don't want to do this anymore, but we've got one more life, so let's... Or I guess like that wasn't hitting either, is it? I like that she sounds like a weird machine. Oh. Get Phantasm Julie's Jewel. Mother effer. For a game with such sluggish, slow cutscenes, I mean, I guess I can see why they didn't have a lot of cutscenes. You know, like, hey, the text takes an hour and a half to render to screen. Or if this is a situation where the Japanese version of the game has more cutscenes, and for the English version, they just said, "Oh, fuck it, dude. We don't have the time to speed up the text appearing on screen, so we're just gonna chop out a full 2/3 of the cutscenes or something." You know, games have certainly done. I think maybe balls. That thing sucked. Here's just some weird shit on the screen. A snake, a flying thing, another flying thing. This thing's got teeth. Oh, this thing sucks, man. But also it doesn't know how to turn around, which is handy. No benefit to killing that. Keep moving. Homing arrows. Interesting. Whoa. We got a boss rush or something. What heinous thing lies ahead? Falling bricks. Yeah, falling bricks. Must say I'm not thrilled that we're back to this music, but it is ominous, so you can tell some bad shit is happening. I was like, is this gonna hurt? I mean, probably, right? I was right, it does. I don't know what you would do. I mean, I guess you got to take damage, huh? Like you can slide into it and, you know, try to... Oh, whoa, whoa. Fuck that laser. We got action here with these arrows. Oh, ah, ah! Really trying to laser me up here, huh? All right, what do we got here? Oh, that's not the boss fight. I thought with the recovery items at the start that this was going to be it. Ah! Big tornado. These dragon heads are fucking moving, man. You got to give them that. You do have to give it to them. These dragon heads are moving. No, it's just like it'll let me do the stance, but won't let the move come out because I don't have enough MP. Is that how that works? That's a really. I mean, that's a decent little way to handle. What the? Hey, by the way, there's lightning. Bunch of friggin' headbangers. Hesher ass dragons. I'm like, no man, Ricky Rackman was the best host. Also, he's got a lot of interesting ideas. These dragons would like to talk to you about the latest Napalm Death album. Yeah. Where does this start me? Oh. Good to know. But no thank you. That was, I don't know. That was all right. It's very slow, right? I mean, it's like just a very sluggish ass game. From in terms of just movement and whatever else. But you know, for its day. Shooters. Metallic uniframe super hybrid armor. MUSHA. Oh, hello. You might be wondering how I got here. I'm a metallic uniframe super hybrid armor. All right, well, the enemy ships have all been destroyed, and we won. Congratulations. Speaking in parentheticals. I had a copy of this game at one point. Shut up, Greg. Whoa. A lot of video games with the Greg in them these days. This thing, the First Descendant, all the modern games. This is a pretty good scene. This is, yeah, I did own this game, but I don't remember a damn thing about it other than like it was kind of another shooter on the platform, and you know, now all these years later, like, oh, Compile made this. It probably has a lot more craft to it than I remember as a junior high student / early high school, I suppose. Yeah, MUSHA's expensive, right? It's like... Let's stop the advance of the enemy's mobile base. All right, we're not going to watch the demo. We're going to play the game. Pressure power, stratospheric struggle, phase of the Phantom. A lot of alliteration there. But yes, in Japan, this is an Aleste game. Aleste. Okay, so with the A button, we can kind of set what we want these little guys to do. Kind of roll. Crimson Carnage. A lot of alliteration in the achievement names as well. Keep it up. Good sound effects in this. This is Should I stick with what I got? I feel like I'm just picking up every... This seems like a game where I need to, like, wait and pick up power-ups of the same color in order to level them up. It just says that I'm arm level 0, and it has the entire time. So I'll wait for water. Or did I already ditch water for... Damn it. Oh well. Alright, now we're going to hold out for water. Now we're arm level 1. We did it. We did it. We leveled up an item. Balls! Where are these sky train tracks going? I guess we're gonna find out. Music in this is pretty good. Yeah, we got this crazy house on wheels over here. You know. Yeah, I guess it's an RV in some ways, you know. Might I direct your attention to the evil skull on top of this? Well, shit. I'm going to go inside. I think that like the nature of your ship, or just that you're like this robot armor, but you kind of only just see the legs dangling underneath, is kind of just a weird. It's kind of weird. Angry face. We are always fighting. We are always shooting bullets at the angry face. Because that's video games. Oh, what did I... Angry face is barfing metal at us. Oh, what stupid walls. Ugh. Bumped into a wall again. Ah. I don't like, I mean, you know, it's cool that you have the level of control that you have, but like, this is the number of buttons available, or just like the number of things it's asking you to do at the same time. The whole thing where you can change the way your options perform. Right now they're set to free mode, and I don't even have any to begin with, so whatever. But like, oh, I wanted to shoot backwards, I want to shoot forwards. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, that's, I usually don't much care for that, or rather I just find a setting and stick with it and go fucking whatever. And you're always aware that like, well, this is not the optimal setting for this exact moment, but like by the time I buttoned through it to get to what I wanted to do, I would probably be dead because I was focusing on that instead of staying alive. You know what I mean? More weird faces. Mission complete. Return to base. That's it. We won. Hooray! Some quality typos in this localization. Ah! It's a good thing I'm flying, or this would be really fucked. Fucking devil skull here. Oh, I took the hit and lost my special weapon, and I could have grabbed another one right there, but I didn't, and now we're out of lives, and now we're doomed. Oh no, I still had... Ah. Also, having to like manage your pickups, that's something that in these games, just generally speaking, that I just don't always find to be especially pleasant. I'm like, oh, I gotta wait and I gotta dodge all these other pickups because I'm waiting for the next level of this one, and I don't want to change it out. Like Valis had the same thing going on, you know? Ah! There, that was it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. When I think about the like list of Genesis games that I really enjoy, it's a pretty weird list, I guess. Maybe it would be a weird list compared to a lot of other people's. I don't really know, but like, I love Fatal Labyrinth, which is a rogue like, I suppose. This game, I want to say they brought it out at like a discount price. They kind of knew that by the time they were bringing it over, it wasn't necessarily, you know, the cutting edge video game that people were looking for. The dragon must be destroyed before we get trapped in a world of darkness. Help! I'm scared! The dragon is coming! Yeah, you gotta do your laundry. There's a graveyard up ahead. Dragonia, the legendary castle, has risen once more. The Holy Goblet? Oh, man. Like, every person has, like, more bad fucking news. Hey, what's up? Yeah, and then this guy puts it all together for you. Hey, a ghoul from Dragonia has stolen the Holy Goblet, the source of light which illuminates the world. We must get the goblet back to prevent the dragon from returning to power. The goblet casts out darkness and brings forth light. I mean, that seems pretty important. Where do you think you're going? I love the music in this game. We picked up a short sword that probably is better than this knife, so we'll equip it. We picked up a brown scroll. And so, you know, in classic rogue stylings, you pick up all these items and they're random every time. And so you don't really know what you're getting. We leveled up there. And it's all turn-based, like I'm, you know, picking... I'm bumping up against these enemies to hit them. Another short sword, a black cane, a leather helm, another black cane, helmet. We can equip this for some additional armor. These fuckers shoot. They're not cool. I'm getting thumped. As long as you have food, walking around will restore your HP. I think you might also just be able to hit the A button to pass time. Yeah. Like A is kind of your like take no turn, like pass sort of thing. Oh, he put me to sleep. Ah! Ah! A bow and arrow. You can replace your sword with a bow if you want. I don't. That's foolish. A yellow cane. I guess we could take the stairs. Just like dropping into a room with like fucking 8 fucking things in it. It's so uncool. A brown scroll. A hand axe. I believe the hand axe does more damage than the... We can check. Yeah, 7 points on a hand axe. Let's equip this real quick and then de-equip it just to take the mystery out of it. Sometimes you walk along this bottom row. Yeah, see like that? Like the passages don't become apparent until you're right there. Which is weird, but like once you know what to look for, it's not that big of a deal. You destroyed the magician. That's what magicians deserve. We're gonna need some food soon. You rarely encounter enemies in the hallways. You know, they usually are limited to the rooms. I think if I were to leave right now, they would chase me, if I remember right, but okay, our inventory is full for that particular item slot, so we're gonna have to start clearing it out. The only way I know how, and that's throwing shit. Just throwing swords. These snails, if I remember correctly, can really fuck you up. Let's throw a hand axe at them. Just holding to the right. Just like, let's take these turns. Let's fight. Okay, this crystal. I forget what gold does. Ooh, all right. What's the number on the spear? 1 point. Okay, so it's really just for throwing. So this is like a case where like now I've got a potion and you can throw the potions also, but I don't know what a blue potion does. I can drink it or I can throw it at this snail. If it's a healing potion, that'd be bad. It missed either way, so. Oh, I'm getting thumped. I should probably walk away from this. And we can just hit the A button to pass time that way, or we can just do this. The monster forgot all their magic because I used the black cane on him. What does that say about the... It's the anti-magic cane. We can also throw armor. I just threw a fucking helmet at that snail. This game's great. Alright, now we got some armor. Oh! Some form of trap. Yeah, okay, now we're fighting shit in the fucking hallways. Come fight me over here, man. Come to me. Sometimes walls will be doors. You have to walk up to them and hit A to kind of open some of these pathways, but... Oh! Let's read this brown scroll. The monsters are confused. See, here's a secret door. All right, now we got a shield. Let's equip that. Leather. The idea of a leather shield is always very funny. It's like, what are you blocking with a leather shield? Is this going to be... Am I going to be over the limit on food if I eat this? Yes. Now we move slower because we're full. Oh, big! So I think that means they get 2 turns for every 1 that I get, I think is how that ends up going. I mean, you're kind of just better off just walking around, and you gotta walk it off, man. It's just like real life. You go and you spend fucking $30 at a Taco Bell. You gotta walk that off after. I think you might be able to... I think if your food goes over 100, you actually literally die. This is bad. Right now, I'd say my food is pretty low. I had a potion this morning, but no actual food. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh, I just want to lay down. Oh, God, just... if I use the yellow cane? Oh, okay. Is that, what is that? The Blizzard Cane. I think 80 is the... Yeah, there we go. Now we'll eat more. So this was, in a lot of ways, it was this, well, this was not the first. It was this and Sword of Fargoal for the Commodore 64 were the first two rogue style games that I had ever played. And they're both real good. Like, accessible. Sword of Fargoal, maybe less so, especially if you're getting a hacked copy of it and you don't know what any of the keys on the fucking keyboard do. Ooh, a ring. All right, pink ring. Ah. Let's wear the pink ring. You begin to feel much better. I'm wearing a blizzard ring. What does it do? I don't know. Like equipping the blizzard ring, does it give me any resistance to ice? I don't know. But I can throw that, same as anything else, and you can throw, when you throw that sort of shit at enemies, it, you know, damages them the same way. The canes and whatever else do. Did I miss the stairs somewhere? Aha. I'll just do this all day. $12 points. A secret door. Sometimes you just know. Another one of these black canes. Okay. Oh, it's a evil robot. By the way, there are fucking robots in this game. They'll stay asleep. I think if you step on the alarm, they wake up, and they're a real problem. Like, I could attack it, and it would wake up and fucking fuck me up, I think. Is how that happens. Ooh, a ninja. Throwing a helmet at this ninja. I'm a battle man. You know, you kind of want to, you know, you can funnel the enemies into a choke point here, like at a door, so you only have to face one at a time, and you know, there's tactics around that if you want to play it, you know, the right way. Ugh. Yeah, the Sheer and the Wanderer games. For as much as I like this game, I didn't spend. I remember liking, what is it, like Torneco's Mystery Dungeon or whatever for the PlayStation 1. Is that the name of that game? I remember that being awesome. Yeah, the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon games. I feel like I should have played more of those games. For as much as I like this game and this style of game, that like I would have loved all of their games. Another one of these brown scrolls. Why is it brown? Don't ask. Purple potion. Should we throw it? Wait, I threw it and it said I began to feel much better. Well, now we don't even get to know what it is until we pick up another one. Oh well. Heal ring seems like a good thing to have. Longbow. Feel like I should wear this other ring and see what it does. Food ring. Does it mean I just use food less? Or use food not at all, I wonder. But the heal ring, we're going to go with the heal ring. Wood shield. Let's see if that is... I assume that is going to be... Yeah, better armor. So you kind of have to be careful what you throw at the enemies, too, because if you've got like a healing ring or a good ring... Oh, right, the shuriken, yeah. Now, is long sword better than hand axe, or is it just the same? No. 4 points. We're gonna go with the 7. One-shot that ninja. That just leads back around there. Lance. Am I ready to go up? I feel like I just got to this level. I don't want to run up too fast. Come on! Don't make me throw the food ring at him. Let's try going up here. It's a weird level construction right there. I feel like this game usually doesn't traffic too heavily in these dead ends like this, but we're getting a lot of them here. All right. Oh, Jesus. Battle axe. 15 points. Ring armor. I need to do something about all of the weapons I'm carrying. I'm saving them because I want to throw them at stuff, but I guess ultimately I'm just never gonna. All right, I stepped on that alarm and I haven't run into anything yet, which is terrifying. Ah. Yeah, this level is the next tier of enemies, huh? Oh, the robot's activated. This is probably bad. Does that count as magic? Did you forget your magic? All right, we killed the robot. I wasn't sure if food was 20 or 30. Turns out. Oh, just feeling real logy. I just want to lay down. You move more in time to the music like this, though. Oh, fuck. I'm just getting smoked here. That's the power-up potion. All right. We powered up. We quaffed that potion and murdered that robot. We got a ninja on our tail. Fuck, dude. Okay, it's just a ninja. And a killer fly. Okay. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I just want to lay down and rest. Oh. To open secret doors, do you need to push a button? Yes, to open secret doors, you need to hit A up against it. I will fight the ninjas. I just randomly should just throw this shit and just get rid of it because it's just taking up space. I'm not doing anything with it. Remember when we stepped on the alarm? Ah, those were the days. More food. What's up with this purple ring? I begin to feel much better. It's the flame ring. All right, now we're walking with power. I always wondered if stuff in this game had hidden stats, like, you know, you get the power number or whatever, but like, do swords have a higher like hit ratio than axes or anything like that? Or, you know, it's one of those things where fucking RNGs really fuck with you, and you're just like, you perceive things and you're not really sure if it's true or not. And because sometimes it seems like someone was asking, why would you throw a weapon up close? And it's because sometimes it feels like the thrown weapon has a higher ratio of hitting. And also sometimes it feels like once you get a hit in, you're like, you open the floodgates and your regular weapon does more damage after the fact or something. It's weird. You're saying that it does, in fact, swords do hit better than, and spears hit even more frequently than swords? Huh. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. This life is a battle, man. Just out here, level 8, getting my chain helm. I loved chain helm. When he played that superhero character, he just did some really funny stuff. All right, well, this has got to be a... Huh. Okay. We could just take the stairs. That's how this game gets you. You see the stairs early and you go, oh, hell yeah. Ah, fucking walked right into a damn robot. Okay. These robots are not quite as fearsome anymore. Don't like this. Another red ring. Look at all these heal rings we've got. I'm going to throw this other heal ring because otherwise I'll accidentally throw it at an enemy later and heal them, and that's no good. Purple potion. All right, so we got a heal potion. Boom, boom, boom. And you got to make sure that, you know, maybe this is a new tier of sword, you know? Like, I gotta... Nope, just another short sword. creepy eyeball thing. The big eye. Level 2 magician. These ones cast confuse, is it? You feel like dancing. Yeah, don't I ever. Oh no. Oh, I am still so confused. I'm just holding up and he's just running all over the place. Like it's just, you're just fucked. All right. All right. Still dancing. Still very confused. There. Okay. Is this hit from range or the canes? Ugh. It says the monsters. So maybe when I use it, it like it works on the whole screen or something like that. Ow. I've got the brown ring, and I feel much better. We've destroyed the amoeba. Good news, everyone. The amoeba is no more. All right. Let's go back and go this way real quick. Okay. Yeah, so when you get to level 10, the music changes. And I'm sad to say that this music, it does not fucking bang the way the other music does. And also, we're fucking dead. I can just run out of here, run up the stairs. I believe the game will let you continue every 10 floors. I don't remember for sure, but I think once you know, and there's no battery backup or anything like that here, but I think if I were to continue a game, I could start at level 10. I forget. That's probably not true, because if that was true, I would have finished this game at some point. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Fucking awesome. Murder that dude. Oh, should I drink one of these potions? Let's see if it does anything for me. Let's read the green scroll. Your gear has been saved from rust. Okay. This is not a good spot to be in. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yeah. There you have it. I think the amount of gold you get determines what kind of grave you get, maybe also, or like maybe that's at the end of the game. Oh, you can continue, right? Trident. I feel like dancing. But I'm also doing a murder dance. All right, I think I cleared out the floor. Got me another brown ring. Got me another brown ring. Five, 6, 7, 86. I mean... Yo, that tree's on fucking fire. What the... This is bad. This is... Fire Tree. It's a good name. It's very... You know exactly what's going on there. Take that, blue jelly. The rust-proof scroll. Ah, yes, the insect. Oh! That's bad. So this tree is like no threat. Okay, no. Okay. Okay. So if it sees me, it'll try to start shit. I get it. Tree can't move. It's a tree. I mean, I'm not here to not kill fire trees, right? I mean... I miss the music. Like, honestly, like, I like this game a lot, but my desire to have, like, a really long session with it and try to beat it, or, you know, like, this has been true forever since this game was made. Like, my desire to keep going gets sucked out as soon as you get to this part of the game, because the music's just not as hard. This music isn't bad, but it's a short loop, and it's just not, I don't know, you know, it's just not, I don't know. Oh, you. I'm a fighter. Oh, we don't like that. That's insidious, the way this tree is blocking the stairs. Ah, good. I mean, this is the very start of a level, so we don't care. Under a curse. Can't be removed. Oh, God, this sword! This sword wants some. You've destroyed the ghost. I think this curse eventually just wears off. Yeah, there we go. Rude. Just walk into a room and he's like, blah! Blah! Evil money? Now I've seen everything. All right, maybe I... Oh, cool. The stairs were not over here? Okay. Working on my mashup of this track and, you know, the E1, M1 music from Doom. gonna really fuck shit up. My boiler room set. Stop it! Stop making more of you! You sickos! This feels, this seems bad. Yeah, back into the fray, man. I'm not here to not fucking murder blue jellies. They sent me in here, something about a dragon, but like, really, what I want to do is control the blue jelly population. Okay, so we gotta go back down this way. I didn't walk past the stairs to go fight more or anything, did I? This is... Ah! Did everything just repop? Like, what? I've never seen that happen before in this game. I have never once seen that. This game is scary, man. I don't think I've ever spent enough time on a floor to have a respawn happen like that. That's nuts. Also, I have no idea where I'm going. Unless it's over here. No, though, right? Yeah. All right, that's the edge. There's no scrolling down that way, so it couldn't be down there. I don't want any more trouble. All right, we did everything there is to do here. There's no... Is there anything along this way? No? I mean, the layout of the level can only be done so many different ways, right? Maybe here. There'd be room for a room up here. There. Let's read a gray scroll. Oh, yeah. All this gear. Oh, did my armor rust off or something? Shit, did my armor get fucking blasted off of me? I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I'm a swordsman. Am I full up on rings again? I mean, I should be really throwing those rings at enemies, I guess, huh? Level 2 crystal green bar. Oh, that's a ranged attack, huh? Okay. Yes, hey! The ninja stole shit from me. Alright, here we go. Hi! These kids are talking to me through a closed window. I don't think they're clear on the concept. Steel shield. Shinobi sword. What's the number on that? 12. All right. No, no. Standing at the window yelling, even though the window is shut. Oh, I ate too much. Oh, but I'm not. Okay. Ate too much, but not over. Okay, everyone remember that the stairs are back there. Oh, you dick. feel like I should get the gold back upon murdering the ninja, you know? Like, where does he put it? You know, video games, right? That's the answer to that question is, video games. I feel like people, myself for sure, just because of how far games have come, but I think a lot of people are way less tolerant for that as an answer to the question. Like, hey, why is this thing like super fucking dumb and not real, or like what is with this system? I might die here. This is bad. I don't have anything that'll... I mean, we could just try and confuse the monsters. Maybe they'll fight each other a little bit. We'll all be confused. Oh, you dickhead. Yeah, as it's the same way, like clipping, the idea of like, oh, the hair clips through a cape, or or whatever it is, stuff that was like way easier to kind of hand wave away 20 years ago, 10 years ago even. I think people are somewhat less tolerant. Like in some ways that's like really dumb. I don't know, like what is progress in video games anymore? That's a really weird... I won't be happy. It's the Triple H hair metric, right? It's does Triple H's hair look good or not? How round are the tires in the car? That sort of stuff. Okay, so I gotta be like right there on him to get that to work, I guess, huh? Stop casting weird shit on me. Yeah, that's right. Ah! Evil sword. Yeah. Scale armor. Alright, we want to see if that axe is a new axe of some kind. Ugh. So let's throw this longsword. It's a battle axe. That's fine. Sure. Food time. Dun, 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 dun. You hope the track changes soon? Yeah, I'm guessing it's every 10 levels. In which case, we're halfway through this chunk. Is this another big room full of monsters? No. I hit that fucker for 42 points, man. It's a lot of points. All right, we got 2 ways out of this room. Let's take this way. Right to the stairs. And potential death. I should back out of this room while I still have enough health to do so, and not just hold down and hope for the best. Oh no. Wake up, man. Ah! Okay. So VHold pasted a bit from the manual on the Discord here. It looks like I would restart from level 15 if I were to continue right here. But that's okay. I think that's okay. I think we'll let this one go. Fatal Labyrinth, hell of a game. Hell of a game. I don't know. That's probably about as good of a run as I've ever had in that game, I guess. I don't know that I never did finish it. I never did finish it. There was another game I was thinking of, and now we played so much Fatal Labyrinth that my brain completely blanked it out. Toe Jam and Earl, yeah, I mean, hey, Toe Jam and Earl's a great game. It's another rogue-like kind of game. And I love it. I love that first Toe Jam and Earl. It's a great game. They kept, obviously they keep trying to make their sequels, and I don't, none of them did it for me the way that first game did. This is the Genesis version of DJ Boy, which is mildly censored compared to the arcade version. But this was the first version I saw. It wasn't until MAME became a thing that we were truly able to see. This defaults to easy, huh? But that first Toe Jam and Earl is a great game. But yeah, I just don't think they ever made a game as good as that. Even the most recent one, which was the one where they were finally like, hey, what if we finally just made one of, what if we kind of just made another one of like the first one, sort of. I don't think that game was really any good. It's better than most of the rest of them, right? It's as Toe Jam and Earl sequels go. But yeah, beat 'em ups, they were a thing back then, and this is obviously the most famous and renowned beat 'em up on the platform. I can't think of another Sega Genesis beat 'em up that anyone would remember or care about, This lady just on a fucking cable car throwing fucking bombs. Throwing freaking grenades. I remember encountering this game. This was another game when I was trading games with the shady local rental store guy. And I ended up with a copy of DJ Boy that way. And I remember getting this home and being like, oh no, this game is fucking terrible. Well, that was not a great run at DJ Boy. It's no B-Rap Boys, but it holds a special place in my heart specifically because, you know, you get a hold of a copy of this and you're like, oh God. Yeah, I think canonically, if we want to, like, what is the worst Sega Genesis game? Now, before you all rush to say it's Sonic the Hedgehog, I can think of one that is actually worse. And this is probably, I don't know, like, is this actually, you know, someone would have to go through and rank all of the Sega Genesis games to determine which one is actually the worst. Yeah, people have some good, yeah, Shakan the Forever Man is probably sort of in the running there. Okay, yeah, someone did say this next game, but for me, it's Sword of Sodan. This fucking game is so terrible. Electronic Arts, I want to say, put this out. Yeah. Yeah, EA. Yeah, this game is so fucking bad. So this was originally, I believe, an Amiga game, and they brought it over to the Genesis, and that maybe it was a situation where, you know, maybe that game is like slightly better or something. At the city's gate, as so foretold in ancient lore, here stands the opening test. Enter now this death's door, and thus begin the quest. All right, we got a Vitalium potion. So the thing with this game is you can pause the game and select potions as you pick them up. And then you can take the potions. Oh God. And you can mix the potions. That one gave me a free life. Okay. By mixing those two potions, I got an extra life. Isn't that nice of him? Oh God, the blood. Maybe, I mean, Vitalium would indicate that maybe drinking one would... Okay, hit strength increased. Okay. Thought maybe I was going to get some life back here. And so, you know, you could memorize what did what. There was definitely, like, it didn't change from game to game like Fatal Labyrinth did. But there is an element to this game of, like, if you don't know what the potions do or what the combinations are, you're just kind of, like, randomly trying shit and hoping for the best. All right, Ethereum. That's just the sounds of birds, just digital samples of actual real birds, I'm sure. That's just real. This is just this whole game. You know, look at how bloody it is. It's just real. Yeah. Murked, son. What if I drink 3 potions at once? What would that do? Another extra life. Okay. Well, geez, it seems like drinking more potions is just better for you the more you drink, huh? Stick them. Like, the range on all these attacks is so bad, dude. Everything about this is so fucking terrible. Rah! Can I get in here? No, I gotta kill everybody first? Okay. Great. Now we're just trapped. Spear party over here. This is fucked. It's almost like this game is a miserable, fucking horrible video game. Top to bottom. And we've gone and lost 7 lives. Dude, what the fuck? This game. All right, we're gonna set it to 7 lives and easy and see. And so yeah, no one liked this game then. I remember getting a hold of this game and just like we would laugh at it. It was fucking hilarious. Like you're just kind of outranged. The hitboxes are like also like nice and questionable. Oh, God. So it looks like you have about 4 attacks. You got a low, you got a high, you got a forward and attack, and then just a regular default swing here. And you can jump. Between the city's walls, enter now and break the seal. Cross the guarded span, breach the wall of men and steel, into the wizard's hand. Watch out for spikes! Who likes fun? Like the weird bloody, like the weird running blood on your fallen body. It's real. Oh, this fucking game. Oh, and like so the weird disconnect is that like people that played the Amiga version of this apparently fucking liked it. And I've looked at the Amiga game and I it's not that different, you know, like. Yeah, there has not been a lot of potions dropping. Maybe it's because I am full up. That's a good point. Guess, you know, gonna have to clear some room in my inventory. Let's just do it all at once. I mean, you know. Let's have fun. Let's drink some potions. Extra life. Okay. Maybe if I would have drank those in a different combination, maybe I could have got 2 extra lives out of it or something. In the city streets, held fast in Zora's evil thrall, though men and giants bar the way, with sword answer battle's call. In the fading light of day. Oh, shit. Look at this thing. And that, okay. Oh, that's that, huh? That's a good, this is another good noise. This is on easy, by the way. Like, you still just kind of get stun locked. You still just kind of get screwed. And I want to say that this was at a time when EA was putting out games unlicensed. What the fuck? Ah! Am I even hitting these guys? Getting like no hit reaction whatsoever. Like, I don't really have a jumping attack per se. Like, you it looks like you can't really, so I can't really get him in the head here. This low attack is not doing anything. Good walking animation. You know, you gotta be ready for combat at all times. Some good knockback. Oh, what fun. No effect. It's a nice, colorful batch of potions we got up there. Surely combining all the potions will do something cool, right? Let's clear a path here. Finally. The best part about Sword of Sodan. It's the only redeeming thing that this entire game has. Is if you drink... If you combine all 4 of the potions, it just fucking kills you. And says, winners don't do drugs. There's nothing else good about this game. There's... Oh, this game. Sure. A flaming brand. Well, so much for our flaming brand. Oh, is this the... What if we drink 3 of them? I don't know. No effect. The life meters at the bottom like that is a terrible way to represent that stuff. It's a bad fucking game, man. Poison. Good. Oh, there we go. What more could you want out of a video game than this, you know? And that's the Sega Genesis. To me. I mean, you know, like I love the Genesis library. It is so weird in a lot of ways because you have stuff like this, you know, there's just like, it's not like quite shovelware, but like, you know, as the Genesis gained in popularity, you had like weird US studios picking things up and because it's an X68000 processor in it, like Amiga stuff came over kind of readily. And so you see a rise of European console development happening in the 16-bit era that was a little bit better hidden in the 8-bit era. I mean, we did, you know, Rare certainly made a zillion different NES games. Beam made, was it Back to the Future 2 and 3, you know, the hits. But I feel like you get a lot of like interesting ports from the Amiga over here. You know, or you see a game like Populous show up on this. You know, it's like a fascinating, that was my first version of Populous. That to me that is the canonical version of Populous because it's a great version of the game. But obviously it was meant to be played with a mouse, you know. And so yeah, I think there's a diversity to this library that I think is really great. And I think the art, there's a lot of cool art, a lot of cool music. Like the Genesis sound hardware, I think it gets a bum rap from people that are intensely uncultured when it comes to cool shit. The SNES audio is awesome. You know, like there's amazing music on the Super Nintendo, but you know, also you have a lot of like digital sample based stuff. But like the use of the FM synth in the Genesis, I think is really just awesome. But you end up in some situations where it's like, okay, here's an arcade game, and so you know what it's supposed to sound like. You know, Mortal Kombat is a great example of like, oh, Mortal Kombat 1 on the Genesis is the superior version of the game from a gameplay perspective, but it looks like shit and sounds like shit and all this other stuff compared to the Super Nintendo. And so, you know, it just becomes like these conversations become very strange. But like then you have a situation like Aladdin where the Genesis gets like a much better version of Aladdin than the SNES version. I mean, everyone knows that. I don't even know why I'm bringing it up, but yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on the Genesis. And then, you know, the Sega CD, like it's fascinating. It's a fascinating device, right? Because you end up with the Sega, especially now when you can just go back and just look at all of it and just like look at all this crazy shit. Like you lose all the context of like the advancement, but it's a really big, really weird library because you've got all this Sega CD stuff stacked on top of it, and you've got all this 32X stuff stacked on top of that, and it's a just a fucking ridiculous journey through Sega's 16-bit device. And you get, you know, great audio like this, the sound of the birds. It's beautiful. But that's, I don't know, like all of those things add up to why I really just appreciate the Genesis. I mean, I got a Super Nintendo as soon as they came out. I think Super Mario World is one of the greatest games ever made. So like out of the gate, they were doing some awesome stuff, but like it's also hard to remember these days that there were third-party SNES games that were like kind of racked with slowdown and you know, like the early days of the SNES were a little weird. The highs were legendary, but you had some stuff like Axlay and some of these other games that were coming up, you know, in the first few months of the Super Nintendo that were just kind of messy. The Genesis just had different types of problems, I guess I would say. I love Crew Ball, the Motley Crue licensed pinball game for the Genesis. You want to listen to the best version of Dr. Feelgood? It's on a Genesis. That first Mickey Mouse game is really good. It was Castle of Illusion. World is okay too, but like I think Castle of Illusion is an amazing game. Moonwalker, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is cool. Ghostbusters is really cool. Yeah, there's just a really weird, and that's, you know, and then you've got a ton of Japanese development, obviously, and just like there's just such a variety on the platform. Again, you know, especially now when you collapse everything and say like, yeah, throw in 36 great holes starring Greg Couples. Give me all the 32X games. Give me, you know, give me everything. You end up with a weird list. Apparently, the Sword of Sodan is not running in a demo mode. It just started again. And now this lady is getting stabbed over and over again by a man with a spear, which is what she deserves, quite honestly. And there we're going to leave it. I love the Sega Genesis. I always will. I always did. Hot sports games. Tommy Lasorda baseball. The NHL games were better on the Genesis. I think that Sega CD version of NHL is probably my favorite version of the game overall. You get Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. You get like some of the more esoteric kind of late era stuff like Beyond Oasis, which is really awesome. You get like Desert Strike. You know, those EA's Strike games, Desert Strike and Jungle Strike. I think after Jungle Strike, it kind of went a little whatever. Till they got to like, what is it, like Nuclear Strike on the PlayStation. And it's just like, this isn't the same. This is not what we're looking for. Thunder Force 2, 3, and 4. 2 is a very different game, but I still really like it. It's hard to go back to now. I really liked it at the time, but you know, Truxton. Zero Wing gave us so much, even though it did not come out in this territory. Yeah, it's an awesome system. And it's a shame that now I think a lot of people just like reduce it to just like, that's where Sonic the Hedgehog lived, and like, I don't know, whatever. Sonic 1 and 2 were cool games in their day. But yeah, I don't know. It's not even, those games are not even top of mind when I really think about the Genesis, I guess. But it's more Sword of Vermilion, Sword of Sodan to Sword of Vermilion, Shadow Dancer, E-SWAT. You know, those are the things I'm thinking about. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Have yourselves a good rest of your Wednesday. Be back on Friday to get back to ranking 8-bit Nintendo games. maybe when that's done in another 2 years, we can rank some Sega games someday. Disastrous. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man. I'm gonna get going. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.